First off, forgive me for the poor lighting. This is going to be a little bit easier for the demonstration of the cluster itself. This is the Explorer cluster with the Mountaineer overlay. You can kind of see it, but I'm using the Explorer needles, unfortunately, because on the Mountaineer cluster that I have, I don't know if it's all the Mountaineer clusters, but they use stepper motors on that cluster, so the shafts on the needles were too long to be able to use them on the cluster that I have. So, like I said, I'm forced to use the Explorer gauge or the Explorer needles. Currently, the truck's running. You can see all my gauges. Well, you can kind of see all my gauges are registering besides my speedometer. My speedometer does need a little bit of playing with. I need to make sure I can get it set right. Need to get somebody to drive in front of me, and that way I can set it to where it needs to be. Here is the gauge cluster on. Everything is working. This is without the silver reflective paper in the white base. With the diffuser on the Explorer gauges, it seems to light up the cluster a little bit better. So I don't think it's necessary to have that silver piece. That is your choice if you decide to do the LED conversion. I do have, in the how-to that I posted on online, you can't see it, which is kind of my dilemma right now. They use blue and red film to change the trip or your odometer to white, but using the red and blue film, you can barely see the trip or odometer, if at all. You can see it at night or when it's really dark outside, but if it's daylight out, you can't see the trip. So I'm kind of in a dilemma right now. Bring it back out here. Here is I'll just turn my flashers on. The flashers are also converted to LEDs. These are all bought from superbrightleds.com. And then here is my my bright lights indicator. Here, I'll shut the cluster off. And then here's flashers without the cluster, and then there's the bright light indicator. After all the trials and tribulations that I've had with the cluster itself, I'm very happy with everything, how everything's turned out. Yeah, it was a lot of work, but everything is worth it. It looks really good, and it'll look good in the truck once I get everything put back together.